So we all remember this, burning the Notre Dame down last year, 2019. But a lot of people don't know that in 1242, the officials there, they had just built the cathedral, a few decades prior to that in 1242. 1242 is a good year, though, to look into. It's 777 years prior to 2019. 777. And what do they do in 1242? Well, the officials, they burned every Talmud they could find on the steps of the Notre Dame Cathedral. They burned them all, okay? They were one of those countries that said, we don't want the tribe around. We don't want their Jewish rhetoric poisoning our people. So they did it. They burned them all. And, the tribe and the Semitic people returned the favor 777 years to the day later. And, some people will say, who gives a damn? Catholic Church, a bunch of child molesters and all that shit, and they really are the beast system and all that. It's fine. You can think whatever you'd like. That's great. Point is, guys, it's Western culture that they're burning down to the ground. It's, it started last year. They burned it. And boy, they're burning everything this year too, huh? It just seems like they want to burn everything that has to do with us down to the ground. No matter what it is. And they do it in their cycles. And they do it in their dates and with their numbers. And they do it by the book, by their book. Okay? And it's sick. It's sickening. And then you get in arguments with people that are supposed to be awake, people that are supposed to know. I get on live chats and live streams with people and comment. We get into conversations and whatnot, and I'll bring up the tribe, and they'll be like, hey, Israel's our friend. They're God's chosen people. And I'm like, oh, God. Oh, God. It's an uphill battle that you can never win, man. So we're just going to have to burn these people, too. I was thinking, white people, we have a long fuse. We don't get mad too easy about stuff. We get mad about little things, and we let big things go for as long as we can, because we know deep in ourself what we're really about. And that's, if you piss us off, it won't be a riot, and it won't be looting. It won't be anything of the sort. It'll be complete annihilation and destruction of everything that you stood for. Your existence, your history is burned and gone. Okay? And that's what we're going to see, guys. That's what we're going to see. There's just no way that I'm not going to be, involved in burning these people to the ground for what they've done to us. Like I said, you can look at this and see, but I look at a Gothic cathedral. I look at the cathedral builders and the people who built these structures and all of our history and everything. And I see that, and I see these people who couldn't, who couldn't do anything, who couldn't create a wheel. They want to burn those down. They want to burn that down because they're jealous. They have envy of what we are and what we have accomplished in our lives and in our past. They hate it with all their heart. Every time they walked past that, they saw the greatness of the whites, didn't they? Yes, they did. And it's lost on a lot of white people just how great we actually are and how supreme we are in this world to everyone else. So I want to change the narrative. I want to start to change the narrative myself and say, let's have a little pride in ourselves, guys. Let's have a little pride in our supremacy in this world. It's not white supremacy. It's not Proud Boys, faggot shit. It's real supremacy. It's being able to build things, and to be able to build structures, and to be able to figure things out and create things that nobody ever thought of before. That's what it is, guys. And if we want it gone, and if it's be better without it, then I guess that'll be how it'll have to be. But it'll just be rebuilt again, and done again, and reset again. Because we're indomitable. Indomitable people, okay? And so whenever we're all standing down, waiting on this plan to come around, I have said to people, and I get a strange reaction from people. Excuse me. I always say, hey, if Hillary had won, we would have already burned these people out. We would have already taken care of business, because no way we would have stood underneath that bitch and let her do what we thought she was going to do. And then Donald Trump comes in, and look what we've got. It's burning down anyway, because all these patriots and all these good people are standing down. They're waiting for something that's never going to happen. Okay? Which is, all the chomos and all the faggots, and everybody's going to get their comeuppance, according to this Q plan and all these people who support this shit. They're waiting on something that's simply never going to happen. You guys are going to keep on waiting, and they're going to come and burn your shit down while you wait. Let's get ourselves together here and realize that why wait on anyone else to do what we need to be doing? I see these things and it infuriates me, and I'm no Catholic. God, no. But I don't see a Catholic church. I see a beautiful structure hewn out of stone and wood and just beautiful, and stained glass, and all the effort and all the time and all the blood, sweat, and tears that went into such a structure burning because somebody just, oh no, you burn our books and we're going to burn your structure down. And then next year we'll burn your people down too. We'll burn everything. We're going to do it. Yeah. Tribal bastards. So anyway, that's what I had. Just a small little rant for you guys, because you know what? I've been on one today. I've just been thinking of so many different things, and so many things trigger me, man. I hate to be a little bitch and get triggered, but a mental trigger is just like, man, I see this and I just can't take it anymore. And watching this footage just boils my blood. And I can't stress enough that it's envy, and it's like I said, it's jealousy that creates this. It's the inability to be able to do it yourself, and so therefore you torch it. Because we're not going out to their mud huts and torching their mud huts. You know what I mean? I'm not walking up and kicking their mud hut over. I could care less. It's like, hey guys, is that as good as you could do? Well, then that's good, man. Does it keep the rain off your head, boys? Well, that's good then, guys. That's how a white guy thinks. Hey, that's a nice cardboard structure you made there, buddy. But no. You look at that picture and you see what our civilization is, okay? And some people will tell you, nah, it needs to burn down anyway. It needs to go back to zero, and we can all... No, fuck you, man. I didn't build all this shit for no reason. All right? My people didn't build it for no reason. We built it so we could have something that would remind us how great we were, and to strive for the future, to keep it going for our kids. And I've said in the past, they flood us with their scum from around the world. But guys, I don't mean that every person that comes to this country is scum. I mean that they are purposely bringing in these scum from Africa and from your Middle Eastern countries, and they are scum, okay? They couldn't make it there. How do you think they're going to make it in these big, huge countries that they've sent them to? What good is an African in Paris, France? Okay? He's no good. They did that on purpose. What you're seeing is exactly why they brought him in. 777 years. A triple jubilee. Look into what I'm telling you. These tribal members aren't playing. So anyway. It's infuriating, and the fury is going to spill out into something that these people could never imagine. All right, and that's why they hide our history from these people. That's why they tell them what they want to hear about every little thing, and they rewrite history for them, because they don't want, the tribe does not want the true nature of the white man to come out. They don't. They do not want anyone to know just what happens whenever white people say, fuck it, we've had enough. So we're getting to that point, and can't come fast enough. Let's get it together.